Hey friends, Cam with Your Human Pet Services here. How you doing today? I hope you have been enjoying your time with your furry friends. And that includes your cats, right? Not just your dogs, although that's my main topic. Because I am your human for all pet services, not just your dog walker. Today, wanting to talk a little bit about what the importance of in-home structure brings. But before I get to that, I'm enjoying some tea today. Talk how my life and changes in structure may relate. Switching from coffee, I'm finding I'm getting a little bit anxious with the coffee, likely relative to switching between different brands and not really finding one I like, and also seeming to have a physiological response to the actual, not the caffeine, because I don't get it with tea, but whatever is in the coffee. Some people say the mold or whatever, but I've tried several different ones, and I think it's just the coffee itself. My body's decided it doesn't need it. Or maybe my time away previously drinking tea, it decided that it's no longer accepted. The tolerance has been lost, and rather than making the tolerance back up, I will enjoy my tea from my I only speak to the dog before coffee cup. Orange Pioki. Yeah, the usual. I'm not really, I don't know, I'm different when it comes to tea. I'll just take the plain old whatever you got. Whether it's Tetley or Twinings or whatever your own Orange Pioki is, I'll take it. So, my day always starts off the same. So does Jerry's. We have our routine. We do our thing, we try get ready to go out for work, and although I try hold a 9 to 5 schedule, we're often out the door late because the routine is more important than the time frame. For if he skips his pill and his bathroom loop, then he's pretty whiny throughout the day. There's like an order. If he goes for the loop first, gets the pill after, it throws him completely off. Now, the importance of in-home structure is beyond what I can explain. It's really the foundation of everything, and from there, it's a challenge to try head out the door calmly and approach every situation in the same way that you've established your in-home structure in a calm way. And if you just simply fail to be able to set up the in-home structure, then no matter what you do going out in the world, you won't be able to get the same response from other people. You'll constantly find yourself confused why the trainer can take your dog, be able to get results from them, often using similar techniques, maybe different techniques, and why it is that when you try to reinforce that same handling practice, you're most likely just met with frustration because it's different than what the dog's used to from you. So you kind of have to go back to square one, and it's not just once you head out the door things change, but right from the moment you wake up. For me to be able to address Jerry's issues, I had to start meditating every morning. I still have a similar practice. It's not necessarily a meditation anymore, but I work on creative things that helps me, such as this. And that allows me to find calm. We have our routine that we follow, and that regular routine has allowed me to find different methods of handling that allow us to proceed through all the various concerning situations and what he would be considering problems that should be addressed. Like, Jerry is, Jerry is his own dog. There's nothing you could do about that. But it doesn't mean that he should be allowed to continue misbehaving once it's started. So the home is not only the dog's safe space, as some people will use a crate, you can use the home. Same idea. If you're out for a walk and your dog's misbehaving, you end the outing because the dog is more eager about the outing typically and head back to the home. Only case that isn't so is when the dog is fearful and wanting to head back to the home and you're trying to encourage them out. It's a whole different scenario. Referring more to when they're eager to be out to some extent, but it seems to only lead to misbehavior because they constantly cross their own thresholds. And they continuously cross their own thresholds, usually because the humans have been drawn into the anxiety of it and are also crossing theirs. Being uncertain how to calm because you've left the house without structure and finding calm, it will inevitably be an uphill battle. That's what I experienced with Jerry. So we had many times ended walks and went home to find calm, because not only do I get overstimulated when he gets overstimulated, but it then makes it impossible for me to interact with other people appropriately. So oftentimes when I would be simply trying to ask people to give us some space and they're saying something along the lines of, "My dog's friendly," well, instead of holding like a calm tone, I would end up snapping back at them. Well, mine's not, right? And it's like, that was kind of uncalled for on my behalf, but still the frustration builds, and enough situations you start getting really short about it, because a lot of people don't seem to understand the process of rehabilitation requires avoiding the situation so the behavior isn't repeated and reinforced regularly. Now, it wasn't ever like a sudden breakthrough, but more a slow process. But the foundation of everything came from being able to find calm. And through that, we were able to set up the needed structure, such as like, don't push me down the stairs, don't push me out the door, don't drag me down the road. And if he's able to get out the door in the right mindset, and he isn't going out looking for a battle, then we were able to actually have a few good interactions, and then focusing in on those good interactions and trying to repeat that, and less of the behavior that you don't want, you manage to find. Sorry about the mic bump. Manage to find the balance between moving from the behavior you don't want to the behavior you do like. So back to the point of it all, in the same way that I don't want to feel anxious because coffee's making me feel wonky, I'm starting to drink tea. It's helping me find calm before I head out the door, because I need my tea, coffee, caffeine to get motivated each day. We need to do something relative to our handling and approach of going out the door with our dogs that may step back from the process of choosing which coffee, right? So it wasn't the coffee beans, it was you eliminate the coffee and then I'm drinking tea. So how does that relate to dogs? Well, you're heading out the door and you're having misbehavior. You want to eliminate that misbehavior, so take a step back from heading out the door and address the structure in the home. I think it makes sense to me. Much love, guys. I ended the last one on kind of an abrupt note. I get grumbly about the topic. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'm taking taking topic requests. If you have anything that you wish me to cover, for sure, just hit me up in the comments, and I'll give you a shout out for giving me the idea. Much love.
Good girl, gentle Frank. Thank you. Very good. Yourhuman.ca. Yeah, no, I try pet services. No, it's that's how. Yeah, but it's a good. Yeah, no problem. Enjoy yourself. Good. Yeah, that's good. Good boy. There you go. Walk description, comma, all the entire time. Sit, stay. Sit, stay. Nice. Good. Stay. Come on. Hop in.